So I wanted to get away from TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. I hate it. I hate it for my kids. I hate it for myself. I feel like I'm gonna get a panic attack every time I'm on there. So my lovely friend suggested I do this. First of all, I wanted to show you how I write songs. So I was going to throw this out. If you can come up with a really cool title, I can work out a song in front of you. I'll pick the best song title, and then we can write a song, and I can show you how I write songs. Probably like most people, but maybe not. I very often use open tunings. I have many favorites. Charm Attack is a very complicated guitar tuning, and I think if I was a better guitar player, I wouldn't need to do this, but I'm not a good guitar player. I come from the school of music where either you have to be the best at something or you have to be a little bit oblivious and maybe not know what you're doing. It's just kind of coming out of you without your knowledge. Because I think when you have too much information, you start to kill it. Luckily, a lot of the time I'll be playing a song and I won't even know that those chords are the same as the song I wrote before, because there'll be an open tuning and then someone will decide to tell me and it ruins it for me. So sometimes ignorance is bliss. Obviously, if you're going to be a classical musician, this does not apply. The great thing about what I do is you don't have to be great. You just have to it has to come from your heart. I think that's the key. Listen to a lot of great music. Fill your mind and brain and heart and body with old records that maybe you didn't know about before. I would go and see as many shows as possible, watch some great music documentaries, and pick up an instrument. My feeling is that the more organic the music is, the better chance you will have later, because my feeling is that AI is probably going to take over dance music and anything electronic. And the only thing left will be just someone's pure heart and being human. And that will be the only thing that survives. I would also try to learn how to produce on your computer, either from GarageBand or Pro Tools or Logic, and just get really good at that. The more you can do yourself, the better. And work really hard and mess up without everybody watching. I was lucky enough to start when no one had mobile phones, so I could do a lot of bad shows without any evidence. I really, truly sucked for many years. Some may say I still do, but I think that only now I've really found my voice. I feel like I could sing anything, which I cannot say or could not say that years back. And go live a full life. Fall in love, get your heart broken, travel if you can, work hard, work through your holidays. Like from the age of 15, I spent most of my holidays playing my guitar for 5 hours a day. You wouldn't know that now, but I'm grateful I didn't have a phone. I think if I'd had one, I would not know how to play guitar. I feel sad for the generation that is coming up now, and I am also guilty of this, where I wish I could just throw every single computer and phone away so that my kid would read a book or pick up an instrument. I was grateful to the very long summers that were filled with rain, especially the Scandinavian summers. There was nothing to do. So play cards and play guitar. What other advice would I give you? Hustle. Hustle is everything. There are amazing artists out there that just don't have the confidence or the ability to bang on people's doors. Either they're too shy or they don't believe in themselves. You can have anything. You just have to work really hard. I think it's true. I think there are reasons why people don't succeed. Sometimes it's their own doing. I think for myself, I really thought that I was working hard, and I was, and that I went to college and I was doing shows and working as a coat checkout girl, and I paid for my band, and I went straight from graduating to signing a record deal, and I didn't stop working. But what I didn't do, and I regret this, is that there's the extra mile that everybody can do or does do, and I didn't do that, which was staying after the show and meeting every single person and talking to each fan and meeting all the people that work for the label and really kind of getting to know them. I was definitely, or do have, a form of ADHD, so I find big groups hard. I find it hard to focus on people's names. Some of the greatest business people, they know how to remember people's names. So when they meet a person that's working their record in another state or country, they remember their name, and that means everything. So remember people's names, go that extra mile, listen to incredible music, fill your brain with poetry and books, and stay away from TikTok, please. It takes away your attention span. And if you are gonna go on there, just please make it like a short amount of time. And just live, get your heart broken, travel, see the world. I know these are all like very easy things to say, and some of you might be in a situation where you can't do any of these things, but living your life, you don't have to be 15 and putting out a record, you know. I think we've gotten so obsessed with the age of people, like, you know, this kid is 10 and they can sing this. It's like, you don't want to peak early. Just get really good and really like study the people that you think are amazing and find out what it is, why you find them amazing. And steal. I think it was Bob Dylan, or maybe it was Oscar Wilde, or maybe it was neither one of these people, but there's this famous saying, which is, good writers borrow, great writers steal. Steal images, ideas, thoughts, things from other people, whether it's from painters or writers or filmmakers or musicians or a tree or a city or a thing, and just immerse yourself in it. And don't forget the most important thing is get your heart broken. Seriously, it hurts like hell, but when you're coasting in life and things are great, songs aren't coming to you. You gotta get out there and get yourself dirty, get your hands dirty. As scary as it is, that's gonna make you a far more interesting human being. If everything comes to you really easily, and you just kind of like float through life, you're not gonna have anything to say. And there's a lot of people out there writing songs, so go and live your best life and practice.